Formula One shakes up its regulations for the 2026 season, with both the power unit and chassis rulebooks being completely overhauled. Adrian Newey believes the change in the F1 2026 regulations could result in Formula One becoming a series dictated by its engine formula. While the 1.6-liter 5.6 architecture will remain in place, the MGU-H has been removed, while a focus on increased electrification and the introduction of synthetic fuels promises a whole new engineering challenge for the engine manufacturers. The internal combustion engines, ICE, will see a reduction in their power output by about a third, while electrical output will be almost tripled. This means that the peak performance of the power units will be higher than the current ones, but won't be achievable for as long. As a result of the different power curves, the chassis regulations have been written around the power unit. This means a very different design, due to the current cars producing too much drag to be able to optimize the new power units. They would simply slow down due to drag toward the end of straights. The balance between ICE and electrical power will be close to 50-50, as F1 aims to continue striving towards greater sustainability and a net carbon zero emissions goal by 2030. However, the incoming regulations do present some concerns for the teams, particularly if an engine manufacturer manages to figure out the new rules far more than its rivals. This happened during the last engine formula change when the hybrid engines were first introduced in 2014. Mercedes power units were simply light years ahead of everyone else's, and it took years for others to close the gap. One prominent name to voice his concern is Adrian Newey, Aston Martin's new managing technical partner. Newey, during his tenure at Red Bull, was left vexed that his otherwise competitive car designs were hamstrung by an underpowered Renault engine between 2014 and 18, and believes all the engine manufacturers will be wary of the scenario of decreased competition due to one being way ahead of the rest. The problem, as he sees it, will be particularly pertinent if the advantage is linked to the ICE, at the very core of the engine's architecture. Should one design prove vastly superior, Newey believes it could spell years of dominance for that manufacturer. As for how much chassis superiority and strong aerodynamics might be able to compensate for a weak engine, Newey said it's too early for even his expertise to be able to calculate.